walking through the halls in my brand new cleats when the teacher came up to me and handed me the latest theory sheet. Diagonals bisect each other. Man, you don't need to teach me this.
I call it a parallelogram. You must think I don't know. I ain't gonna be part of your lesson. Man, pump that knowledge into another man's brain. Opposite angles are congruent, man. And my teacher says, I teach this all the time. This one's on me. I say, man, what I look like? An algebra student?
It's called a parallelogram. If you think I don't know, I ain't gonna be part of your lesson.
Man!
Put that knowledge into another man's brain. In the classroom with my so-called teacher, she hands me the notes. Says opposite sides are congruent. I said, man, I know that.
Call it a parallelogram. You must think I don't know. I ain't gonna be part of your lesson. Man! Pump that knowledge into another man's brain.
Teacher hands me notes out of a review session. Says consecutive angles are supplementary.
It's called a parallelogram. You must think I don't know. Ain't gonna be part of your lesson. Man! Pump that knowledge into another man's brain.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Now, we neglected to put real-world examples in our video, so we're going to include them. Sounds as if my tea is ready. Toodaloo! Hi, kids. I'm here with real-world example number 1. Shall we start? This post and this post are parallel. And then this post and this post are parallel too. You made a diagonal going from here to here, and then here to here. Where they meet, they would chop each other in half, called bisect. These angles from here and then here, this angle is congruent to this angle, and this angle is congruent to this angle, and this angle plus this angle equals 180 degrees. Therefore, it's a parallelogram.
Alright kids, this hole here in this ever so large silo.
Wow, that is ever so large.
This is our second real world example of a parallelogram. Yes, little Maddie,
Why is it a parallelogram?
because these two sides are parallel and congruent, and these two sides are parallel and congruent. And the diagonals bisect each other. And these two angles are supplementary, and so are these. And this the opposite angles are congruent.
All right. Hey kids. So next to this ever large silo,
It's ever so large.
I guess you're right, we found this wood. See, this wood is a parallelogram.
Tell us why it's a parallelogram.
These two sides are parallel and congruent, as well as these two sides. Opposite angles are congruent, the diagonals bisect each other, and the consecutive angles are complementary. Did you learn a lot today, kids?
You bet I did.
Hey, this is our fourth example of a parallelogram.
Why is it a parallelogram?
Well, you see, this and this are congruent and parallel. So is this and this, these sides. This angle here and this angle here are supplementary. So are these two up here. But the diagonal angles like here and here are congruent. That means that if you draw a diagonal line, or a diagonal, it will bisect it.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
This is our last example of a parallelogram.
Dun, dun, dun.
Get a closer look. As you can see,
Too close.
this side is parallel and congruent to this side.
Wow.
Mind blown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this side is parallel and congruent to this side. This angle and this angle are supplementary, which means they add up to 180 degrees. Also, this angle and this angle are supplementary as well. This angle and this angle are congruent. They make a diagonal bisector, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. That's it.
You didn't press it. It's called a parallelogram. You must think I don't know. No, I was looking at the words.
What?
It's called a parallel. I have to take a piss. Oh my god.
You didn't press it.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't hear the little ding.
There's no sound.
Opposite angles are congruent, man. And my teacher said.
Mike, don't shut up.
Opposite angles are congruent, man. And my teacher said. Dang! Hi, Chris. You like popsicles?
Did you start? Go stop. Go stop.
No, I'm not gonna guide them. I'm just gonna dance.
It's a little short there. Skirt, skirt.
So, parallelogram. This is our set. Oh. Now you do it.
No.
I'll do it. Hi, kids. Parallelogram. Yes, little Tommy.
Why is that a good pair of? Your butt.
Say these, and the two diagonal bisector. I mean.
Keep going.
No.
Last example of parallelogram. Because, like we said before,
It looks like a square.
hey, come here.
Okay.
This